The Sports Trust continues to enhance education through sport by supplying sporting kit, equipment and sports facilities to disadvantaged rural communities, including abled and disabled sport across all sporting codes in South Africa. We thank our Board of Trustees and partners who continue to provide the opportunity for all South Africans to participate in sport. For more information or if you want to partner with us, visit our website at www.thesportstrust.co.za.
The Nebank Sports Trust Development Cycling Program continues to assist development cyclists from schools in the Boyland and Cape Flats to have a means of transport to and from school and to provide them with road and safety skills. Through the dedication and commitment of the teachers involved, the learners are developing both life and road skills and are encouraged to participate in sport and lead active, healthy lifestyles.
I think the opportunity that was created by the Nebank Sports Trust, Department of Culture, Affairs and Sport and Cycling South Africa to create this vehicle where we can impact people's lives in a positive way. We've got kids and educators from all over the Western Cape who've come here on a weekend, not for pleasure, but to learn about cycling, to learn about the impact that they can have on people's lives and how they can create the opportunity for a business. And I think that's sorely lacking in what we do currently, that we don't look at opportunities where we can impact people's lives to be better, number one. Number two, to grow the opportunity to be self-sustaining, and to three, create an impact in a positive light to their peers, the communities and the world at large.
It's been fantastic for me being part of this program. I've learned a huge amount from the educators and from the youngsters over the 4, 5, 6 years that I've been involved with it. And to actually see those youngsters progress, especially those that have been in the program from the beginning almost, and seeing them now having left school, becoming young men and women and taking on the leadership role, and especially from this weekend, seeing them here has been wonderful. It's such a great thing.
We based our weekend on teaching them basic maintenance skills, which is very important for our children or our learners when they're out cycling on the road. Because if the bike breaks down, they can help. One guy in the group can help the rest of the group, or if a group work together, they each one teach one. And so we as coaches feel more safe when our youngsters are out on the road, because we have trained them the basic maintenance skills to take care of them while they're out training. Why we also do this in preparation for the kids for the bigger events, where the group will be split up, especially on the Cape August Cycle Tour. The groups get split up easily on climbs. So we as adults or coaches must feel confident when our riders are out there alone.
The Western Cape Department of Sports, Art and Culture scheduled a special coaching and mechanical workshop that covered various aspects of cycling, which will help everyone involved in the program with additional knowledge and valuable skills. When the youth cycle to school and participate in competitions, they will have the necessary skills to be able to fix their own bicycles.
Well, first of all, it's been a huge impact, a positive impact in many of the schools. And with certain individuals, we've actually seen them grow incredibly. And not only in the cycling, but in their personal life and in their schooling as well.
I think what stood out for me was the fact that these guys that have come here this weekend have showed an opportunity to be grabbed with both hands. And these guys sat at our feet to learn as much as we could from them and vice versa. But I think the fact that the Sports Trust created the vehicle, not only with this course, but because they've gone into communities and allowed kids to be part of a program to get on a bicycle and use a bicycle as a tool to change lives and to change communities. And I think it should be applauded, and it should be more, there should be more opportunities for this to happen at more schools and more clubs to grow, so that cycling, number one, can grow, number two, that sport can grow, and number three, that we can have better heroes and more prominent people coming through our communities through sport.
Ik heb baie goed die naweek geleer hier by die workshop. Goed wat ek nie geken het nie. En ek het ook baie by my maats geleer as ek self by Jalten en by Trevor. En ek as 'n leerder en as 'n leerder wat net gekom om te leer, gaan ek ook anders uitgaan om anders te gaan. Ek gaan nou weer terug huis toe, de Dorings toe. En ek gaan, hoe kan ek sê, die youngsters daar gaat wijsmaken wat ik geleerd heb. En ik wil ook voor hulle kan zeggen dat hulle opkijken naar mij toe om een beter coach voor hulle te wees. En ik het kon leren Jalten en Bloemtreven hoe om een beter coach te wees.
Nebank, who are the main sponsors of this program, are honoured to be able to contribute to communities through sport development. And the Sports Trust is an important vehicle that provides Nebank with this opportunity to advance their commitment of being actively involved in the communities within which they operate.
This weekend to me was very important, not for myself, but for the sake of the kids. We need to make sure that we teach our kids positive stuff, because the world out there is very evil. So like I normally say is we should not only invest in our child's education, but also in our children's health.
I think the biggest opportunity was created by the Nebank Sports Trust and Department of Cultural Affairs and Sport in the Western Cape to give kids an opportunity and educators about how to improve cycling in the Western Cape. But more importantly, how to create a positive impact that these new coaches will create in the community. A lot of them don't have the opportunities granted to them in many other ways, and now we've given them an opportunity to go out and create potential businesses as well as potential opportunities to impact people's lives in an absolute positive way. Because half of these guys come here with negative self-esteem and feel down, and the idea of this whole workshop was A, to empower them to be better coaches or to be coaches. Number 2, to create a passion for cycling. Number 3, create a passion for an opportunity to create someone's life in a positive way and to be better at what they do.
To date, a total of 700 bicycles have been handed over to learners in the Western Cape through this program. And this is part of the Sports Trust's mandate to enhance education through sport. Calling on all corporate companies to book your table for the 2013 World of Sport Corporate Quiz Challenge. To book your corporate team, please call us on 011-802-1818 during office hours. All funds raised goes towards sport development in disadvantaged communities. And we can issue you with a Section 18A tax certificate for your participation. Test your knowledge in the world of sport.
The Sports Trust, enhancing education through sport.